Hey everyone, it's the NLA 100-Day Challenge. We're going to talk about workout 2 today. Workout 2 is going to be 20 minutes of jogging. So it's our 20 workouts that are 20 minutes or less, and this is going to be jogging. Some people are going to love it, others are going to hate it, but you need a well-rounded program, so everybody should do it. With the jogging, just like the first workout with the push-ups and the sit-ups, you want to find where you're at and be realistic with yourself. So if you haven't jogged in a while, that's fine. Take it very slow. It could be a walking pace and just kind of get that jogging bounce rhythm and go as long as you can. Time it. Get a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it happens to be, jot it down. Keep a note, keep a diary, keep a workout log, and try to beat that the next workout. So you're 2 minutes and 53 seconds the first time. Try to go for 3 minutes or 3:30 or try to just beat 2:53 and see what happens from there. But you want to get a little bit better every time, right? Be realistic with yourself. Don't expect to get, from 2:53 to 20 minutes in the next workout. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. If you are jogging and you have been jogging for a while, if you hear the dogs in the background, I apologize. But you're going to want to measure your distance, right? Or which is going to be equivalent of your speed. Speed is distance over time. So if you go and you're able to do 3 miles in 20 minutes, well, the next workout, try to go another 1/10 of a mile. Try to get a whole 5K and try to go 3.1 miles. If you're able to get that, let's try going for 3.2 and 3.25. And see how far you can get, and challenge yourself to see how far you can get in 100 days, and maybe see if we can get to, 3.5 miles in 20 minutes. That's a huge increase. It may not seem like much, but it is. If just straight jogging is boring for you and you're not the jogging type, that slow duration stuff is not for you, do some intervals. And depending on where you're at, it could be a walk-jog interval, right? If you do that 2:53 that we talked about in the beginning, well, walk a little bit. You feel good, you got a little bit more, and you go ahead, jog a little bit. It turns out to be 45 seconds, a minute, whatever it is, fine. Walk. When you feel good, jog again until the 20 minutes is up. If you're a little bit above that and you can kind of do a steady pace and you want to jog the whole time, and you're going to do a slow jog together with a fast jog, and you're going to do that interval, then you're going to break that up on basically a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you do 30 seconds of slow jog, you're going to want to do 30 seconds of fast jogging. If you do the 2-to-1 ratio, that'll be 30 seconds of slow jog and 15 seconds of fast jog. And that can be broken up however you want it to be. It could be 2 minutes and a minute, however you want. But that's basically the ratio if you're going to have that lower intensity. If you're going to really push yourself and you have a sports performance mindset and you want to go after it and you're going to do a jog and a sprint, an all-out sprint, you're going to want a lot longer rest interval, so to speak, on that slow jog. So maybe you're doing an all-out sprint for 6 seconds and you're resting for the remainder of the minute. Or you're doing an all-out sprint for 10 seconds and you're resting the remainder of the minute. You're going to want anywhere between, it's hard to say on that one, maybe like a 5-to-1 rest to work ratio, or even like up to a 12-to-1, depending on how intense it is and how short it is. If you're doing a 5-second all-out burst and you're going after it, well, 12-to-1 is just a minute rest, a minute of a slow jog in between. So you do 25-second all-out sprints. For the most part, that's going to tax people quite a bit. So find what kind of methodology works for you and find out which way works for you. Try them all, right? If it's your day and you want to jog and you're not feeling up to doing sprints today, then do a 20-minute jog and just go for it, right? If you want to go after it, then do those sprints. If you just want to challenge yourself and you did that 20-minute jog and you got 2 3/4 miles in 20 minutes and you want to get a 5K and that's your goal in these 100 days, work on that and work on the intensity. Working in those sprints and all that will benefit as well. And we'll talk about different types of training in that high intensity interval training, which is kind of where those sprints and jogs will fall into at a later date. But mix it up, 20 minutes, walk, jog, straight jog, sprint. Find what works for you, but we got 20 minutes, all right? NLA 100-Day Challenge, please like and share this. Pass it on to whoever you want, even though my face kind of matches my shirt today. Got a little bit too much sun. I want to, share the health with everyone and share the knowledge with everyone and try to benefit as many people as we can. So Please, let's spread some health and wellness, and let's see who we can help, and let's start changing some lives. Have a good one, guys.